Hi folks, one of the most questions I get asked being a chimney sweep is what's the best way to light a stove. So this is how I do it. First of all, mine's a multi-fuel stove. So what I do, I have a base layer of coal at the bottom. Not overfilled, just enough to get a bit of a bed in there. That should do it. From there, I'll stick a couple of logs on. Not massive, just a couple, like that. And then a bit of kindling in the middle. I'll stick what I call a straw bale firelighter in there, and then a Jenga style type of thing for lighting the fire, just of kindling. Just bits and bats on top there. Another couple of little tiny ones like that, and then a straw bale firelighter on the top. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to light the middle one. So this is called the top down method. So basically we're going to be burning from the top, going down to that kindling. Have my secondary air vent open. And my primary. I don't close the door all the way to at this point. I just leave it so it gets as much oxygen in there as possible. And this way what we're doing is getting the heat up the flue, up the stovepipe as quick as possible to draw all that other emissions up and out and get the top hotter quicker. I'll come back in 5 minutes and see how we are. So after 5 minutes my kindling's burnt down, the logs are getting going. I'm getting up to a fair temperature on my stovepipe thermometer. So now all I'll do is just close it down, or close the door I should say, and let that tick over, still with the vents open, till it gets to about 250 to 300. Then I'll start closing the vents down, letting the stove get nice and warm first. After about 20 minutes the stove has got to a decent temperature. So now what I do, I just close it down a bit. Primary, not all the way, 3/4, you can hear that it's slowing down, and halfway on my secondary. Here's little doggy, just come to say hello. Hello little doggy, you won't stay there long will you? It'll get far too hot. So that's how I light my stove. 1 hour later, nice and slow, easy burn. Still keeping around 300. Fan's going nicely. And that'll be it. I won't touch that for another hour and a half, 2 hours. Easy.